already know who it is, man. It's your boy PoorBoySin. The Pole don't stand for Pole. Welcome back to the main channel. Now, if you guys have not jumped over to the PoorBoysinPlays channel, please go do so after this video. Hit your boy with a sub. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. Now, if you have not seen my most recent video, I talked about the gameplay news that we got the other day. Now, I know I'm late to doing this video, but you know, things happen IRL. So I did do a video talking about the gameplay news that we got: pro stick shooting upgrade, 40 new jump shot landings, overhaul dribble moves, 50 new size ups, no more quick draw badge, 6 APGs, and more. So if you have not checked out my video before this one, go ahead and check it out after this vid. But as you guys see, we're on Mike Wang's Twitter. We're about to go over some of his tweets and his replies. You know, shouts out to you guys in the community. Was pressing Mike Wang for questions and answers about the gameplay blog. I was asleep, so I wasn't able to get on Twitter, you know, when Mike Wang was active on Twitter, and hit him with a question myself. Y'all know I usually do. So let's jump right into it though. First tweet he came out and said after we got gameplay news is this one right here: the key to making layups with the pro stick this year, instead of holding the stick to the left or right, hold it the direction you want for a brief moment, then quickly rotate it towards 12 o'clock to find the ideal aim point. So it's looking like it might be comp to make layups with pro stick this year. We're gonna see how it's gonna work. I don't want to go too in depth about things like this until we get gameplay on it, because I'm gonna do a lot of gameplay videos this year, you know what I'm saying, talking about a lot of things that I usually don't do in the beginning of the year, grinding rep. Now let's move on to the next tweet. He came out and said, he said, by default, you won't see green lights when playing against the CPU, but you can set the shot feedback setting to all shots if you want to see them like in 2K20. So another tweet you guys might not too much care about. I know people do care about the pro stick, you know what I'm saying, with the layup timing. But yeah, we'll have the option to switch our feedback, green lights once again. A lot of you guys might care about this one. I mean, we don't have quick draw badge anymore, so it's quite obvious that they do this. The jump shot creator isn't gated behind a workout anymore. It's available off rip, so we're not gonna have to grind for jump shot creator this year like we had to do in NBA2K21. Now let's move on to his tweets and replies, where it gets a little bit juicy, you know, because there was a lot of you guys answering, I mean not answering, but it's a lot of you guys asking questions, Mike Wang giving answers. We love that. So somebody tweeted under the jump shot creator option. He said, Mike, are you only answering questions about current gen? He said, yeah, although I think all of my responses so far apply to both. So with the gameplay news that we got, pretty much, you know, most of it, some of it applies to next gen, some of it might not apply to next gen, but he's answering questions, you know what I'm saying, it pretty much applies to both. So somebody else came out and said, is Pogo stick removed? Mike Wang said Pogo stick is still in the game, but it was nerfed. So if you were a Pogo stick user, let me know how you feel about Pogo stick being nerfed down low in the comments. Pogo stick did deserve a small nerf, but they should have just nerfed the amount of jump shots, if that's what not jump shots, but the amounts of time that you're able to jump. So everybody know with bronze Pogo stick, you're able to jump once. Silver, you was able to jump twice. Gold, you was able to jump 3 times. And with full stamina on Hall of Fame Pogo stick, you was able to jump 4 times. So in my eyes, he might be dumbing that down to where bronze, you probably only could do like a half a jump. And then silver is 1 jump. Gold 2 jumps. Pogo stick Hall of Fame is 3 jumps. And that's the only way that he could nerf that badge, to nerf the amount of times you're able to jump. Now somebody asked a question under the layup pro stick tweet. He said, how will the new shot stick affect post play? Is the mechanic the same as layups with the brief then rotate? Yes. Mike Wang said, yeah, let's say you're shooting a post fade by holding at 8 o'clock, then rotate quickly to 6 o'clock or wherever the ideal aim point is. It moves based on coverage. Then you can either keep holding there once you find it, or you can release right stick or tap a trigger to time it. So that's for you post players out there. Let me know how you guys feel about that. New pro stick edition will affect post play, so you will have total control over your post fades, post hooks, you know, what you post players be doing out there. I'm not a post player. I'd never do post play videos. This year I might, you know. Now somebody came with a question. They said, is there an option on the right stick to change it to the way on 20? And somebody said yes. So we'll get option to change, you know, shot, layup, You know what I'm saying? Dribbles only. You know, change your options on your right stick. And then what? Somebody asked a question under. Oh, another question under Pro Stick. So it's like a Street Fighter fireball motion up, starting left or right. Similar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look up that Street Fighter fireball motion reference. I did play Street Fighter growing up, but I would have to visually see what he mean by that. Call me a dummy if you want. Somebody came and said, is Team Pro-Am gonna be on green or miss sliders? Team Pro-Am will use competitive sliders. It would be nice if they came out and gave us what the sliders looked like, you know? I don't know if they will ever do that, but that'd be dope if they could show us what the park sliders look like, the stage sliders, the Pro-Am sliders, the rec sliders. But then that would help out comp players as well, knowing what the sliders are. But they should do that, bro. All right, somebody came with another. A lot of people asked questions under this Pro Stick. Somebody said, can we turn off meter and shoot with right stick and still have boost, or can you only do one? You can turn off the shot meter and shoot with right stick, but it will be time based like 2K20. So you don't have to just use the Pro Stick. You could turn off meter. Should be like same boost reference as 2K21. Shot button will work pretty similarly to 2K20, though a lot of retuning has been done. Somebody said, how about if you use the square button? I hate when people come with irrelevant questions under an answer that has nothing to do with their question. They're not gonna answer it. All right, and then because you already know Damian Lillard talked to Mike and said he wants 6 APGs in the game. Somebody said, wait, Mike, you said 6-8 in my career. Will we be able to bring them to park? Mike Wang says yes. So you already know me, man. 6 APG off rip. I already said this before in another video. If this is your first time coming back to the main channel, I am not grinding top rep this year. I will most likely hit legend, but I'm not gonna rush to hit legend. So I will have a lot of build videos, animation videos, and so on. So come to my channel, bro, for them 6 APGs, bro. We coming out with the best possible 6 APG. You feel me? Now let's move on to another question. Somebody said, straight trash, homie. Ain't nobody got time to be doing all that BS just to make a layup. Y'all tripping. You ever heard the expression, leave well enough alone? This better be optional, meaning I could go in and settings to change it back, or I might be requesting a refund. Come on, dog, bro. You should already know, bro, that you're not forced to use Pro Stick, bro. They're not gonna force us to use Pro Stick, bro. It's still casuals that play, and that's a casual reply right there. He said you can turn it off, but you should try it first. It'll make you a better finisher if you can adjust. I agree, Mike. All right. Somebody else came with another question, but it doesn't look like it's a question under anything. Somebody said, I hope I get a response. Been 5 years, no response from me. I know you answered about shooting, but would there be a difference between a 99 3 ball and a 73 ball? Mike Wayne says there's a pretty significant difference. Take your average 3-point field goal percentage as a 70 and add about 20%. So we'll see. Like I said, things like this I really don't want to talk too much about until we get, you know what I'm saying, the game, full game, test it out for ourselves, and then make a video and come back to this tweet, you know what I'm saying, and see if this is 100% correct. Because y'all know when the game drops, you know, they nerf a lot of things and things like that. So we'll see how that goes, bro. Because we already know the lockdowns dominate every year from the 3-point line since 2K19. 2K18, people really weren't using lockdowns like that because they were boo-boo. 2K17, everybody was using lockdowns towards the end of the year because you were able to get every single badge in the game on any build. All right, somebody else came with a catch. They said, yo, Mike, will there be a way to turn off the right stick shoot option so that way there isn't any accidental step back shots? Yes, you can turn right stick shooting off completely if you want. So those are questions and answers. Like, people, you know, but they probably ain't been in the community that long or been playing park that long to know, like, they ain't gonna. But I mean, they did take away our auto contest, intense defense, and manual defensive options off our stick, bro. I'm just saying. Now, somebody came with a question, said, how about dunking with Pro Stick? How will that work? Dunking is the same as 2K20. excuse me. If y'all know me, every time I went to the hole, unless it was a wide open lane, and even then when it's a wide open lane, I'll push up on the right stick. But if you was a comp player, you did use right stick to go up for layups and dunks, because you could choose which hands you go up with. So that is a dub. I'm sure you can hold X for wide opens and be fine, but also keep in mind pro players are pro players because they are good. I think being good at layups semi-contested should be a skill, just like shooting is. Exactly what I was going for here, creating a skill gap for slashers. You can master pro stick layups, you'll have a much better chance finish at the rim, contested and through contests. Look, hey, I ain't gonna say, man, the slashers, man, if slashers get that layup timing down, you know what I'm saying? They not missing no layups, bro. Hey, I like that question right there, man. Mike didn't answer that. Did you rework slithery finisher? Hey, Paul, good question, bro. We need an answer for that one right there. And it's not that we don't see the thing with slithery finisher is slithery finisher didn't need to get reworked. The problem with slithery finisher is we don't have the option to turn off auto shot contest. Which if you go to my Twitter, let me see. If you go to my Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Here you go, profile. I ask. Y'all know me. I'm asking the questions that really matter. So just like that kid said, did slithery finisher get reworked? I don't think slithery finisher needed to get reworked. I think this is what we need. When we get the option to turn off auto shot contest, back in 2K18 we had the option to go auto contest, intense D, or manual, bro. Now, if you use manual against slithery finisher, you won't get the slithery finisher animations. And then boom, slithery finisher does not need to be reworked. Just give us the option to turn off auto shot contest. Now, somebody else came with another question. So you think it should be this way for wide open layups, fast breaks too? I don't agree. It's a layup, not a jump shot. Once again, brother, you do not have to use the pro stick, you know what I'm saying, on a wide open layup. It shouldn't be hard to make and aim your layup and target it correctly, bro. He said, I'm going back and forth on this, but settled on wide open. You can basically ignore timing and aiming and still hit. Thank you, Mike. That defeats the entire issue that everybody has, especially with the wide open layups, bro. Make us make them holes, you know what I'm saying, automatically wide open. You feel me? So it's a good day when Mike is tweeting out NBA2K20 news. I'm pumped too, man. He said, I don't mean to ghost. There's just always a lot of work to do. Grind life. We appreciate you, Mike. Yes, sir. Somebody said, will builds with only defense be able to shoot? If you don't put anything into your shooting attributes, it will be a struggle. Once again, like I said, I don't want to go too in deep about this. I said too in depth about this. I'd rather wait till we able to play the game ourselves and see if we are able to shoot with a low 3-point rating. Because y'all know lockdowns this year and 2K19 shot with a low 3-point rating. And I think Mike said that they wouldn't have been able to. So no offense, Mike. Somebody said, well, quick draw. Yeah, quick draw is gone forever, bro. Now the thing about quick draw is, I don't really care if quick draw was in the game or out the game. But what I think they should have did instead of removing quick draw is automatically gave you a certain tier quick draw. You don't have to use your badge points depending on what build you made. So if you made a playmaking shot creator with a Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame playmaking, you don't have to use your badge points on quick draw. You just get quick draw off rip Hall of Fame. And then boom, you put your other badge upgrade somewhere else. I think that's the route they should have went. Let me know if you guys feel that way down below in the comments, because removing quick draw, then bringing back the jump shot creator and making release speed a thing again, and then you have to make it to where it's a certain height to where you can't have a certain release speed and things like that. And I think it would have just been better to just automatically give people quick draw depending on what build they made. But don't want to keep on rambling about quick draw. Wang hit us with a little video. When you shoot with the pro stick, the meter only shows the ideal aiming point which you use the stick to target. You don't see timing, so you don't have to know your release as if the shot meter was off. Once again, with this pro stick, man, we're gonna have to wait for the game to come out. So my players don't transfer from current gen to next gen. The next gen my player builds, badges, and takeovers aren't the same as current gen, so the saves aren't compatible. Let's go. That's kind of like probably the biggest news he gave. Takeovers are going to be different. Badges are going to be different. My player builds are going to be different. Now, even though we knew this already, because, you know, they was hinting at it and they've been saying it, that we can't transfer our my players. Wang coming out 100% confirming that builds, badges, and takeovers are going to be different on next gen. So that's a dub. Can't wait. I will say, don't grind out your player too hard if you plan on getting next gen. What I plan on doing is just making a lot of builds. Not really too hard on the rep grind, depending on what the rep rewards is for content. But I plan on just making a lot of builds for the people that's still going to be on PS4 and then prepare for next gen. But I don't plan on grinding a player too heavy on PS4. Somebody says, "See, Mike, I like what I was seeing on the blog, but so you seriously going to keep intimidating the game?" I don't think it's a bad badge. It's just needed some adjustments. I don't think it's a bad badge either. And honestly, I don't think it needed adjustments besides making people miss uncontested shots and layups and dunks. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will go for a dunk, and just because you got Hall of Fame Intimidator, you standing under the rim, they'll miss that dunk or miss that alley-oop. So I felt like that's the only thing they probably should have reworked on it, is not make you just miss uncontested layups, dunks, and shots. But we'll see how Intimidator works, because then you'll have lockdown defenders and people that are defenders, you know what I'm saying, crying about the badge being useless. And at the same time, nobody wants a defensive badge to be useless, because everybody has to play defense. Alright, somebody said, which one gets a bigger boost meter, using pro stick to shoot or meter off and shooting? Pro stick. I mean, he said that in the blog, that if you use pro stick, you're gonna get a higher green ceiling, higher green window, and you're gonna be able to make way more tougher shots. So like I said, we'll see how the pro stick work when the game drops. Somebody said, is Intimidator, so Mike Wang out there hiding tweets, somebody being aggressive. Alright, he said, Mike, is Intimidator broken still where the center is nowhere by me, but he's still around, so you miss wide open layups? That's been tuned back. That's exactly like what I just said. That is the only thing I felt like Intimidator needed a tune on. Alright, somebody said, please punish the bad jump shot contest like you did in NBA 2K14, PS3, 360, and there's a lot of 3-point full bars in NBA RL too. Please make sure to add some skill and variations to shot contests current gen. Thanks. Mike said, there are more jump shooting fouls when you make contact with a shooter on bad late contests this year. I like that. I like that. I like that. We'll see how that plays out. This is a good question. Will current gen and next gen have the same dribbling mechanics? The major components will be identical, but there are differences, which I will talk about later. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. What you gonna talk about later? We need to know this ASAP. That was a good question, Glock. That was a good question right there, man. Pretty much what he's saying is, I want to say we're going to get all the same dribble moves on both, but next gen is just going to have different dribble mechanic type. We're going to see, though. And I think that might be, nope, we still going. Can you stack the boost of having no shot meter and aim with the pro stick, or do you have to have the meter on for the pro stick boost? Excuse me, y'all. Also, is one boost bigger than the other? If you turn off the meter, aiming is automatically disabled, and the pro stick works like 2K20 time and base. You need the meter for aiming because the target is dynamic. So yeah, if you're using that pro stick, you're gonna have to have meter on. And it's not gonna be meter, it's gonna be a targeting system. Alright, somebody said, how much of a boost is taken away if we revert back to shooting with square in 2K21 instead of using pro stick? You can still use the button and be very successful. The pro stick just has a wider skill gap. Some will do better with it in comparison, but some will shoot a ton of air balls. My advice is to try both and see what fits you better. That's what I will be doing, but I don't think I'm gonna be a pro stick player, bro, unless I'm playing like comp. So I'll probably learn how to use the pro stick, and then I'll probably only use the pro stick if I'm playing against super comp. If that makes sense. Alright, so somebody wrote under the gameplay news and said, is this gonna apply for next gen too? I hope. everything in the blog applies to next gen, but there's a lot more to talk about as well. So pretty much we're getting way more on next gen. That they're probably not gonna tell us about next gen, bro, until like October or something, bro. Like we getting all the current gen news, and then we gonna have current gen for a couple months, and we gonna be like, we need that next gen news. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you. Now this is when the gameplay trailer came out, everybody was talking about Lillard making the contested shot, and this is pretty much what I was saying, bro. Like they probably were doing the gameplay trailer on rookie and wanted to, you know, show some love to Lillard. Lillard hit a contested logo Lillard shot. Like Mike will shot meter off boost. What? Just know off using no shot meter will give you boost. I don't even know if that question was like. All right, y'all, that's it. Mike Wang went on a tear. He went on a frenzy. He went crazy. Gave us a lot of answers to you guys' questions. I appreciate you guys for asking them questions. Like I said, I was asleep when Mike Wang was replying and answering you guys' questions, man. So next time I hope to be on Twitter, bro, when Mike's on Twitter. So because I got a couple questions myself. And I'm going to try and ask some questions I know he can answer and not ask questions I know he can't answer. Because I recently, like I said, I got on late. And then later on, I hit him with these two questions. Was Pick Dodger Unpluggable reworked against Brick Wall and lockdowns? He didn't hit me back. And then, like I said, I came with the question about the auto shot contest in the manual. And then I came with this as well. Where is it at? It should be down here. Coming up. Oh, here we go. Please give us the ability to test all dribble sigs in the prelude and not be limited to testing any and all animations. It factors into how we build our My Player for full release. Less complaints that way. Mike Wang was good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go to this tweet. Blow this tweet up, man. We need to use all animations in the prelude. And then I came with this one as well. Also, please give us full access to all pie chart and build options within the prelude. I feel like we are held back from builds and animations during the prelude. And a lot of people make their final build, bro. Like a lot of people only have enough money for one build and they make it in the prelude, and then full game drops, they could have made something else. So hopefully we get full access to, you know, testing out our My Player this year. That's it for me, y'all. Once again, if you're not following me on Twitter, we already here. PoorBoy Online at Twitter. Let me hit y'all with this real quick while we on here. You know what I'm saying? The PoorBoysinPlays channel. For anybody that has not been on it yet, I would appreciate it if you guys go sub up, help get your boy to 10K. We getting more 2K21 news, so I will be back on this channel way more. And then you already know when prelude drop and full game drops, I'm gonna be on the main channel like crazy. At least 2 to 3 uploads a day, I promise. But for now, I am going crazy on this channel. 50 plus, almost 60 My Team videos in 2 months here on this channel. So if you do like your boy playing My Team, come check this channel out. You feel me? Come check this channel out. Show me some love, support. If you like My Team, but this will be a multi-gaming channel, so I will play other games when other games release next gen in the future. But I will be posting all my 2K21 My Team content here on this channel. So if you want to see me play My Team, you have to come to this channel. Other than that, I appreciate y'all love and support here on this channel. 300K grind, we almost there. Probably could already been there before 21 drop, but it is what it is. Y'all be easy, stay blessed. I will be on time, hopefully, when we get more 2K21 news. Just stay locked, have on notice. Y'all be easy, stay blessed. I'm going one.